Welcome to a new video. I'm your host, Grits and Gravy. Today we're going to look at my top 5 VST instruments when working inside Maschine. So let's get started. So I thought it'd be cool to do this video to just kind of shed some light on some of the stuff that I use and, just to give you more options when you're making your own beats. So first up, I want to show you Scanner XT. So it's an older synth and a lot of people probably have it and just don't use it. I don't see anybody using it. So I'm really just scratching the surface with Scanner XT. It's really versatile. You can load up your own samples. So just the basics of it, if you're not familiar with it, is like in the middle of your screen, all your controls. Say for example, you have this sound. So if you switch the sample, they kind of sound similar, but you're just switching the sound source right here, but all of your settings are the same. So it's pretty cool, like if you're doing sound design and you create some settings and then you're like, okay, that's cool, but I wonder what it would sound like if I switched the sound source to something different. So that's my first pick, is Scanner XT by Native Instruments. So next up is Outputs Exhale, and I really don't have to say too much about this plugin. You probably heard it everywhere. Honestly, it's I guess you could say played out at this point, but it's still really good. What I like about it most is I like to just jump in, find a preset, and then right here, like tweak the macros. So in my opinion, it's still the best vocal instrument. My personal favorite mode, if you look down here, is slices. So if you've seen any of my beat making videos, you'll probably see me at some point using Exhale, and more than likely I'm using the slices mode. So I'm probably doing something like that. Output makes a lot of dope stuff. I plan on getting the whole bundle. So like if you have one of their products, then you can go in and buy like the whole suite and you actually get a discount for doing so. So that's what I plan on doing. So Output Exhale, really dope. Okay, so next up is Rounds by Native Instruments. I don't see a lot of people using this VST, and I'm going to show you a couple things about it. So it can do like risers. So there's like a few riser presets in it. So like something like this. So that could be useful. Another cool thing about it is it automatically like syncs with your tempo. And so if you look on the screen, you see you have like these operators, so like A, B, C, D, and so on and so forth. Let's say, for example, I hit a key. So I'm going to hit C3. But the next time I hit C3, it's going to switch to a different operator. So watch. So you can set it to alternate between each time you hit a key. It's going to be like a different part of the sound, I guess you could say. But a cool thing that you can do is you can turn these off, so then it's more musical, so you don't have to worry about what sound is going to come out when you hit the same key. So then it's actually like you're actually playing the keyboard or playing the pads. So if I go in here and let's say we wanted that default A sound that's on A, you can shut these off. So you just click on it. So now watch when I play. So now I'm hitting C3, and now it's the same every time I hit it. So now I can just. So now when you play it, it's not alternating between different notes or different sounds, and it's it's more musical that way. So definitely one of my favorites. I think it sounds really good. Like it has that digital sound, but it's nice and crisp, and it has a lot of big sounds in it. Another cool VST that I like using is Razer by Native Instruments, and the way I like to use Razer is I like to use it sometimes for like bass lines. So let me pull up my browser and give you an example. So we're in Razer. If you see on the screen over here my different categories, what I would do is I would go to bass, and then just flip through them and try to find something that matches the track that I'm working on. So okay, so like this one called Brick Bass, this is a perfect example. So what I would do, I would just load it up and probably drop my octave. So I would use something like that in place of just a typical bass sound. And what that does, in my opinion, is it helps cut through the mix better. And really, I don't have to tweak it much at that point. So it's really cool when you use it that way. Definitely check out Razer. Really cool VST instrument. So the last instrument I want to show you is Isotopes Iris 2. I don't think it has a ton of sounds, but I haven't went through all of them yet. Another cool thing about it too is it has layers. So it's like each sound has layers and you can alternate the layers. Okay, so for example, like this sound is called animated flute. So it's an interesting sound, but say you don't like something in it. So if you look right here in the middle, it has like different different samples, and they're all in the sound. The main part of this sound is this top sample. It's called Creaky Door. So if you clear that out, this is what you're left with. So then you can go in here and you can load up a new sound. So I loaded up this sound called Radar Beep, and this is just like an extreme example. Like I probably wouldn't use this sound, but so I just wanted to do that to kind of show you what you can do. But I think it's really cool how you can kind of mix and match different sounds and just, come up with new stuff on the fly. So Iris 2, definitely one of my new favorite VST instruments. So that's going to wrap up my list of the top 5 VSTs that I'm currently using inside of Maschine. Let me know in the comments below, do you use any of these VSTs in your beats? Also, let me know your top 5 list that you currently use while making beats. I'm Grits and Gravy. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, later.